Hi, my name is Caroline Pitman, and I'm interviewing my father about what he remembers of the J.F.K. assassination. How old were you when he was assassinated?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy was assassinated in November of 1963, and I was 5 years old.
Where were you when you heard the news?
I had come in from school. He was assassinated on a Friday, I believe, and I had come in from school and walked into the house, and as most children did back then, immediately went to the TV. It was before the days of having computers, so the TV was the entertainer of the household back then, so I would go in and watch the afternoon cartoons. And so when I walked in, nothing was on but newscasts about what had gone on that day.
Okay. Do you think that he being assassinated has an impact to the world today?
It's had an impact on the world from the standpoint of how it has impacted the United States. A lot of things changed in the United States with the J.F.K. assassination. When I say changed, I mean things changed about how the United States viewed itself. Beforehand, presidents, for instance, when they went into crowds, they had very little protection. As a matter of fact, that day of the assassination, President Kennedy rode in a convertible. After that, no United States president has ridden in an open-top car. There's been a lot greater protection on him. And this was a very traumatic time for the United States. It was just the first time a United States president had been assassinated in a generation. The last assassination was when President McKinley was murdered. And so there had been 60-plus years where that sort of thing had never been known. And so when President Kennedy was killed, it was extremely traumatic on the country. Kennedy was very well loved. He was looked at as sort of a beacon of hope for many people. He was young, he was very energetic, very charismatic, and very popular. And so, as a matter of fact, people looked upon his presidency as, they actually called it Camelot, referring to the kingdom of King Arthur, sort of the golden age of myth. And President Kennedy's presidency was looked upon like Camelot. And so when he was murdered, Camelot basically ended for many people. So it was a very traumatic time.
How did you personally feel about the assassination?
Well, I was very young, so I didn't know that much about what was going on except what I saw. One of the things I do remember was it was very sad. I remember, for instance, Walter Cronkite. Walter Cronkite was a very famous newscaster, worked for CBS News. And he was very highly respected and highly regarded across the country for his opinion and for his journalism. And I remember him breaking down and weeping when he had to announce that President Kennedy was dead. It was very traumatic and very, very sad for everyone across the country.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.